What's up, YouTube? Robert the Monster Among Marks Drap here. I am joined once again by my good friend and tag team partner, the heavy metal hippie Sierra. How you doing tonight?
I feel really small.
I know, you're on my phone. It's okay. Anyway, we're going to go on ahead and go over NXT TakeOver War Games and WWE Survivor Series. Both of these wonderfully magnificent events are taking place this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, respectively. Let's go on ahead and dive into the first match on the card that we absolutely are going to take far too long talking about. The War Games match between Undisputed Era, that's Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Roderick Strong, and Adam Cole, baby, versus War Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne. The War Raiders Hanson having lost on this week's NXT, giving the Undisputed Era the War Games advantage. Who do we got winning?
Can you move me closer to you? I can't quite hear you.
I'm sorry. So, we're talking about the NXT War Games match. Who do you got for the winner?
Oh, it really depends because look, I love both of these teams. I've been a fan of all the members of Undisputed Era during their indie phases. I've been a fan of War Raiders and Ricochet. Oh, but I guess it comes down to one. Are the War Raiders going to get the tag team championship opportunity again?
Maybe.
Two. Fudge, I'm going to lose these predictions, so I can already tell it, but I'm gonna go with the faces.
So you're going War Raiders, Ricochet, and Pete Dunne.
I don't feel confident, but yes, I'm gonna go with that.
That's fair enough. I am going to lean War Raiders, just because of the simple fact that I believe that there may be a possibility that they want to continue extending out the rivalry, and the only way to do so would be to give the Undisputed Era the upset victory over the Faces. Let's see if this works.
So you're going with the Mules.
Yes, I am. Okay. I want you to do me a favor. Say something. No. Okay. Fair enough. I was trying to hook my phone into the bottom of my microphone to see if that had worked, but it didn't. Moving on, we got the NXT Championship. Tommaso Ciampa versus the Velveteen Dream. There's no way.
This on second?
Say again? No. This is
Put this on second?
I mean, I figure if we're going with the harder ones first, so that way we can knock them out.
Well, then Black and Gargano need to be on here because I got no idea who I'm rooting for anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I have Ciampa in this one.
Oh yeah, Ciampa's retaining.
Yeah, this has to be a Ciampa victory. Up next, and I'm just I'm going up by the order that Uprocks put them in. The 2 out of 3 falls NXT Women's Championship match: Kairi Sane versus Shayna Baszler. I got Sane by a mile.
Oh, I can't root against my girl Shayna Baszler.
I mean, fair enough. I think it's going to come down to the last fall. I think it's going to come down to the third fall.
Oh, definitely.
But I will say this. It could be that whoever loses this match, if Sane loses, she's going to be on the Survivor Series women's team.
I heartily disagree that either of these women are going to get called up for the Survivor Series spot. I think Nikki Cross will end up taking that.
I mean, it could. I would like to see that. Up next, the biggest sleeper on the card, Johnny Gargano versus Aleister Black. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Hard to call.
So
I feel
to I want to put my chips on Aleister Black. But the issue is that they're gonna make this a feud. Johnny's gotta win.
Yeah. I've got Gargano, but it's gonna be a screwy finish.
I don't give a crap about these screw job finishes. That just messes with my numbers.
That's fine. And just recently...
okay, I don't want to, but we are way too close. I'm going Black.
What? Oh, you're going with Aleister Black?
I'm going to go with Aleister Black just because I want this to be... Jesus Christ. Again, I can't vote against Baszler. I can't vote against Black. There's like 5 people. If I have to do a prediction, I cannot vote against them. Yeah.
There's another match on the card that was recently announced for the pre-event taping. That is Matt Riddle versus Cassius Ohno. And I've got Matt Riddle.
Oh, yeah.
So, that is your NXT TakeOver War Games.
Wasn't Bianca Belair doing something at this TakeOver, I thought?
Not as far as has been made official.
Okay.
But from NXT to WWE, let's go on ahead and talk about Survivor Series.
Let me pull up the tab.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay, we're going to read sideways today. Starting off on the pre-show, we have the Tag Team Survivor Series elimination match, Raw versus SmackDown. I'm not going to name all the participants because I'll be here all day.
Yep. I got SmackDown. Their team is so superior to Raw's that it's not even funny.
Well, so I solely chose SmackDown based on the promo that the SmackDown tag teams did because that was way cool.
Oh yeah, no, that's pretty much what it is. It's like at least they weren't just thrown in there like, oh yeah, you did the thing and go away. Next.
Alrighty, up. So you have SmackDown, and we're in agreement with the SmackDown.
Yep.
Alrighty, moving on. Let's go to the Tag Team Championship, AOP versus The Bar.
This is going to be a harsh one. I'm going to call for AOP.
Okay, okay, so the issue is that SmackDown hasn't won a Survivor Series in like 2 years since the brand split.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if this will be the year. But AOP looks so impressive with Drake Maverick. I think if Big Show comes out, the Bar is going to take it.
Well, Big Show is slatted to be at ringside, but so is Drake Maverick.
I think Drake Maverick's going to get beat up by Big Show.
I don't think that AOP will allow it to happen. Moving on.
Oh shit! Moving on.
Do you want to talk about our Wrestle Boys?
About the men's Survivor Series elimination match.
Oh, we're going with that one first.
I'm just doing what CBS Sports has set up.
Right. Straight out, it's gonna be Raw. Has to be.
Who's all on it?
Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler.
Oh yeah, Raw's taking that.
Yeah, and it's sheerly because they've put in place a building stone for Raw for the next month. That being Baron Corbin being forced to be in a match against Braun Strowman, which is likely going to be at TLC, and then at the Royal Rumble, Braun Strowman will face Brock Lesnar, and it is likely he could win at that point. But they still got to do the whatever anything goes match with Strowman v Corbin, and the only way they get there is if the Raw men's team wins.
Okay. So I think we're both in agreement that Raw is taking that then.
Okay, I'm good with that.
How about on to the women's Survivor Series match.
The TBA wild card kind of makes it exciting for the SmackDown women's roster, and I think that they need the win more.
So you're going SmackDown?
I am.
Damn it, we are pretty much the same with the exception of the tag team.
Yeah, we'll get there. Don't worry about it.
Let's see. Next, I have the mid-card championships. Nakamura versus Rollins.
Nakamura. Ambrose is going to interfere.
Yep. Man, you're moving faster than I can freaking...
I'm sorry. I'll message you. I'll message you my picks if we really need to do it that way. But I'm to break the fourth wall yet again. I'm excited to go see Fantastic Beasts 2: The Crimes of Grindelwald.
I know it's not next on this card that's set up, but I have a feeling that the Cruiserweight Championship's going to be in the very middle of the card, so I'm going to go ahead and move into the Cruiserweights.
Good.
And if I may suggest that we do a wild card just for this one.
You wanna pick them both.
Just for this show, because I can't pick a winner.
I'm sorry. But the fact of the matter is if you used your wild card here, I would use my wild card here because the storyline that they're telling is very unique, and I would love to see it. But unfortunately, I don't think that it is quite time yet. I think that this is going to end up falling in Buddy Murphy's favor. I'm straight calling it.
I mean, as much as I want to see Mustafa Ali win. Oh, fuck, no, I can't do that. No, I can't vote against either one of these guys. It's one of the people that if they're in a match, I can't vote against them. Oh, if Mustafa Ali is to win the Cruiserweight Championship, it needs to be at WrestleMania.
I think it needs to be a little more. But moving on.
That being said, I am going to go with Mustafa Ali.
Good. Go for it.
How about Rousey v. Flair?
Rousey all day.
Oh, yeah. I don't want Rousey to win, but Rousey's definitely standing tall.
If it had been Lynch, it would be Lynch. But it's Flair, so it's Rousey.
I still think Rousey would have stood tall had it been...
I think that it would have been the time to pull the trigger, and personally, if I was Ronda Rousey, I would have said F the booking decisions and laid down for... make it really sell it, really put on a good match. But at the point where I'm supposed to, where there's an opportunity to flip the script, I would flip the script and give it to Becky Lynch, because Ronda Rousey's already an instant superstar. There's not much more for her to ever do that would make her a legend. Becky Lynch could be the next superstar, the next big name in wrestling, like we talk about Paige, like we used to talk about Chyna, like we've talked about many women before her. This could be her moment. Could have been her moment to actually step up in ascendancy in the pecking order, more than just a woman who has matches on SmackDown. It could have been amazing, but at this point, with Nia Jax catching heat and they're leaning into it rather than making an example of her, we're going to see a thing with Nia Jax becoming more of a bruiser, more of a slugger, and Rousey's going to win it.
Okay. I definitely see where you're coming from on that point. Perhaps we should move into, I believe this is the last match of the card.
Yep.
Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan.
Okay. The way that Bryan is going, he's going crazy. He's very much going with that.
That was a beautiful heel turn.
Oh, yeah, it was great. He's going almost like the Bray Wyatt crazy, Daniel Bryan. But do I see him beating Brock Lesnar? No.
So, okay, damn.
I want to see him beat him. I do. but I don't see it happening.
Had Bryan, I, I feel with the heel turn that Bryan just did, that really, and if we think about WWE's booking, Bryan got the ultimate stand tall at the end of the Go Home show by winning that title.
Yes, he did.
That definitely forecasts that he's not going to win at Survivor Series, but I would like to see potentially a Lesnar-Bryan feud into WrestleMania. Maybe we could set that up with the Survivor Series.
I think that we've got a long way to go with AJ Styles being the forefront of that.
I think Styles is gonna have his rematch at Rumble.
You think he's gonna wait that long? They got TLC in front of it.
I think there's gonna be some kind of screw job at TLC.
I want to see a tables match.
I just want to see some shit go down, but I'm in agreement with you. Lesnar goes over.
Yeah,
so
Lesnar wins.
We differ on 2 matches.
Hey, we're a good tag team. We think very much alike. But speaking of alike, I hope you guys like this video and do so down below. Also, while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Kick the bell for the notifications. Follow the show on Twitter at InMoshPit. Go on ahead and leave a comment, and then go to our respective Twitter pages. She's at Heavy Metal Hippie. I'm at Rob's Random ROMs, and we will see you all on Monday night for the Survivor Series NXT War Games review. Later.